Good timing, oh yes. Great timing. You lucky devil. This is worth 18 submarines. Come on, Mama, let the good times roll.
Boss's turn. This person just ran up to her.
Mm-hmm. Blinked in, swung wide. It's like I have not hit her once with my hammer. Mostly because I'm rolling shit.
Was that the roll?
No. That
No.
could have been.
No.
It's not my turn to roll shit. It is definitely her turn to roll shit on me.
She'll take a 5-foot step to the right. Or to the left. Nah, yeah, to the right because she can't get there. Just to pick up another sword.
Okay.
And then try to impale you with it.
Sweet. Bring it on.
$39.
Oh, yeah, that hits.
Okay. And then she's going to make an athletics against your fortitude. $46.
That's 46 to what?
Against your fortitude save.
It's just the bonus for my fortitude save?
Yes.
Okay, that's a 27 is my fortitude save.
Okay, so crit success.
Okay. Am I bleeding?
Okay, so she dashes into you,
Mm-hmm.
pushing you.
Ooh, okay. Oh.
10 squares.
It's like, oh, God. Oh, fuck. Here we go.
You're actively impaled.
Ooh, okay.
So basically, until you're no longer impaled, you are grabbed.
Okay.
Condition-wise.
All right.
You then take...
Wow, so the weapon doesn't break this time?
Not this time. It kept you on it.
Wow. Okay. All right.
Not until it comes out of you.
I guess.
Let's see.
What can I do to get unimpaled? Is it just like getting out of a grapple?
Yeah, it's considered a grab.
Okay. All right.
For
all right.
purposes of damage right now.
Gotcha.
Or for purposes of statuses, it's a grab.
Gotcha.
Then you'll take...
I just got pushed over to the Drake and I'm just like, oh.
Did that even include the slow for actions? How many actions does she have?
Because she's only should have 2 actions. She's got slow 1 right now.
Okay. Well, then she'll just do the impale and not the 5-foot step. The 5-foot step is just a thematic thing to pick up a sword off the ground, but it doesn't matter. She'll just grab another sword from next to her.
Right.
And then the impale is just 2 actions.
Okay.
So you take 26 damage from the initial hit.
Okay.
You also have 4d6 persistent bleed.
Ooh. Does that start now or just that's at the end of my next turn?
It's at the end of your next turn.
Okay. All right.
That's her turn.
Okay.
So Dusty.
Ooh. Sustain. And then I'm going to use my level 2 spell, the telekinetic maneuver, with a range of 60 feet. Target one creature with a rush of telekinetic power. I may move a foe or something they carry, doing a disarm, shove, or trip with a spell attack instead of athletics. So I'm going to roll my spell attack because she's currently like gripping the sword and that's the grapple on him, right?
Yes.
So like disarm to free him from the grapple.
That could work.
So spell attack 26 plus fucking 3. So 29 to disarm her. What does she roll in defensive disarm?
I don't know.
Let's check the disarm.
You make an athletics check against the target's reflex DC.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So it's just the DC but no roll.
Which is 28.
You attempt an athletics check against the target's reflex DC. So you rolled a 3 plus your athletics.
Well, not my
whatever
athletics. It was a,
Plus
a
his spell. or whatever.
It was
Or I guess
29
it's
total.
your spell.
Okay, then you succeed.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, because her reflex save is 28. So
Oh, cool.
Oh,
That's
nice. So the
just-
26 plus the 3 was...
That's exactly.
Wow.
Yeah, that's just what you
even
needed.
with a-
Sweet. Thanks.
So she lets go of the sword. Does it fall to pieces, or how are we going to do that?
yeah, that's pretty much how it
All right,
happens.
sweet.
Is
Once
basically
it's
like-
no longer viable, basically.
Yeah, like you knock it out of her, you knock it out of her hands as it falls from her hands, and the impact of him just even hitting the ground is enough for it to just like kind of fall, like break apart a bit.
Sweet.
Which there's still pieces inside him. He's bleeding. But,
Yeah, I'm still gonna be worried about.
but he doesn't have the grabbed condition at least.
Yeah.
And also, just for like thematics or whatever, it flies like kind of toward me and between that building, kind of like in that direction. I just kind of been like all my like the telekinetic blasts have been kind of been like from this direction. Just kind
Okay,
of
whatever. Yeah, I get you. You're trying to hide where you're at.
right. Not all my stuff has been like
Well, like
straight
this
on.
one flung this way. This one flung that way. Now this one's like.
Right, like I'm just making it so like it's not like super obvious where like
Mm.
if I was shooting like a fire blast, it'd be like, oh, he's there at
I mean-
the base of that cone.
Are there verbal components to that spell?
And yeah, now see there are stuff like that. Yeah, because
Now it hardly matters because
now I don't think the telekinetic ones have verbal components.
like this is a very active, loud battle area. But I'm just
Yeah.
saying you're not completely hidden by just casting spells invisibly. It's just that nobody's been looking for you.
Oh, it does have a verbal. Yeah.
Also, quick question: does your invisibility drop when you attack?
Not because of it, the lower level invisibility does, but
Not the one
I
that
have
you've got?
the heightened version, which does
Gotcha.
not turn off when you make aggressive actions.
Okay. Gotcha. Cool.
So those are your actions, Dusty?
Yeah.
Cat.
I'm going to cast True Target. And this is going to be on the dragon and the lady.
True target.
Until the start of my next turn, you delve into the possible futures of the next few seconds to understand all the ways your foe might avoid harm. Then cast out a vision of that future to your allies. Designate a creature. This is 4 creatures. The first time each target makes an attack roll against that creature during the target's duration, the attacker rolls twice and uses the better result. Advantage!
Okay, so both the dragon and the lady get basically advantage on the next time they get attacked.
Yeah, until the start of the next turn.
Cool.
The attacker also ignores circumstance penalties to the attack roll and any flat check required due to the designated creature being concealed or hidden.
And is that just the first time it's attacked in general, or does everybody get advantage on their next attack?
It's up to 2 creatures, and it's my allies.
And is it targeted? Like, do you have to know where I'm at? Or since I'm sneaky?
Oh, that's a good. Yeah, you're probably fucking yourself.
I
up.
just cast out a vision of that future to my allies, so like I know who you are.
Okay.
But you're not. But it's got a range though.
It's 60 feet.
but you're not sure where he is, or if he's even within the 60.
I got a telepathic link.
Do you?
Sure, let me show you the spell.
You used telepathic link already?
It's probably still up there since we haven't had like barely a day. Let's see, what was it? Telepathic bond.
Oh, did you cast it in a previous session? And then
And yeah, it's like an 8-hour thing. You and up to 4 willing creatures touched. Touch all you.
Well, now I know you didn't cast it on Dusty. He doesn't even touch his own things. You think he's letting somebody else touch him?
I mean, but either way, it's not gonna be. I'm not gonna be that nuanced because.
I'm just fucking with you.
Yeah, it's like either way.
Sure.
And then that was a 1-action thing. So I'm going to Steve. How hurt are you?
I am currently. I have taken 79 damage out of 218.
So you.
I'm more than half. I've got more than half my health.
it's yeah, I know he did the same thing to me, and I'm like, just give me like a.
I'm more.
roundabout.
I am
Give me
more
a
than half
percentage or
health,
something.
and I've got.
I'm bleeding.
I am bleeding right now.
I'm gonna,
Yes.
I'm gonna cast Soothe at the rank 6.
I'm at least 4 band-aids hurt, let me tell you. Let me find some arbitrary values.
I'm pretty
It's
stuck
like,
on
excuse me
Band-Aid
for
right
thinking that I
now.
just could say, actual mathematical numbers and expect people
I'm
to do
all out of
that.
Neosporin.
You
That's
gain.
serious.
Oh, fuck.
That's probably too much. Let's see. 7.
An attack from
Yeah.
it.
6d10 plus 24 hit points.
6d10 plus 24.
Yeah. You want to roll 6d10s?
Hang on.
So in Escape from Tarkov, one of the healing items you can find is one of those little tins of Vaseline that are like that big.
So 39
But, like, are
plus
meant for your lips.
24 would
And
be...
it's a pain reliever. And the animation is your guy just like taking it,
63?
putting it on 2 fingers, just
That sounds
which
right.
means you get shot, and
Okay,
your guy's reaction
I'm
is just
very fine now.
You were very
I am
moisturized.
very
I feel
fine.
better. I can run a little bit now.
Still got that bleed.
Doesn't-
I've still
hurt as
got that
bad.
bleed, but that's... I'm shit.
You're better now. For now.
I am better now.
Where was I?
You're right there.
Not even I know.
I feel like some unknown
I
force
was,
in
like,
the universe.
behind the dragon or
It's
something
ripping
like
me
that.
from space.
You were like right around there.
You perceived so well that you start to begin to notice them.
And
There
that
are
was my
large
turn.
creatures,
Huh?
giant,
That is my turn.
Okay.
gargantuan gods.
Well, that
looking
means
down
that's good
upon
because that
us.
keeps me from having to spend any of my actions to heal myself. So, all right.
That's a lot.
I
How much?
literally thought I have
Hmm.
the spell.
That was a lot of health she
for
just healed me.
scratch,
Yes.
And I thought about using it on her, but she's like latched to Steve. Like, when Steve goes up, and they're like, what?
She's not latched anymore.
I know, it was a joke that I knew
Oh.
when he initially latched because it was just takes
Just take Steve all the way up to the
Oh,
ceiling.
Take Steve to the sky. My bad.
So where'd you
I
get
have
the
been chosen.
We had a bag full of sand.
Oh, you just
I
got
had
a bag full of sand.
You know how you
Oh, I got a
throw
job
bags around
done.
the
Oh, I got a
house?
job done.
Don't you keep multiple sandbags around in case of flood?
Well, we might think about it.
Don't you remember Rockadoodle? You need all those sandbags or you're gonna die. Was it Rockadoodle? Was that the movie?
I don't know. I don't remember Rockadoodle. I remember the movie. I remember what the movie is. I don't remember the movie.
Yeah, the whole movie is like, I think some kid getting told a story as like there's a flood happening and they're like trying to keep him calm because everybody is like on his farm like throwing up sandbags and trying to help everybody survive in a
Oh
storm.
my god.
I have no idea.
And then the whole film is just some animated film about a chicken Elvis trying to like make his way in the rock world.
No, not aware
Just-
of
I
that.
do remember that specifically. Yes,
Yeah.
I do.
Yeah,
Oh my God.
the people.
That
If you
was
saw
so good.
animated bits of it, you'd probably be like, "Oh, I've seen that before." But nobody remembers the live action part about the kid almost dying from a flood and his parents like being out there battling a flood with sandbags.
No,
So
it sounds
anyway.
like Wizard of Oz, but terrible. Like, it
So
doesn't-
it's the Drake's turn, and yeah, he is just gonna. He's gonna take an action to shake and disperse more weapons about.
Okay.
And then he'll take a melee You know, he'll just do a tail whip on Dusty's Drake, and then we'll say that the other 2 actions that are shaking the weapons off are it like part of the tail whip. Is it just whipping out blades into the arena again?
What is a basic save?
So that's what I was talking about earlier. The basic save is like we talked about, where like crit success is no damage, regular success, half damage.
Usual rates, okay.
But
I wasn't sure if it was one of those ones where it's... Okay, so... Okay, got it. Okay.
Dusty, 28.
Yeah.
$28 damage.
Oh, yeah. You kill it. Does it turn into a corpse, or I guess it just summon it, like it unsummons.
It just dissipates.
Yeah, and goes back to where it came from, but
Dead.
But dead.
Which is like I was saying before. It's like, oh yeah, you summoned it, it dies because you drag it into Hades, and it's like, why am I here? And then it gets killed, and then it just shows up on the shores of Hades. Just
Well, yeah,
The fuck?
but its corpse goes back to where it was.
yeah, you at least dumped the corpse somewhere.
It was like mid-flight.
Some village is about to have a bad day and then a very good day. Like 1 or 2 houses are going to be collateral, but they're going to get a whole Drake corpse and whatever resources come with that.
Oh, hell yeah.
It's going to land on a child.
It's going to land on a couple children.
Yeah. And that's its turn. Steve.
Okay, so that thing's gone. I'll hand it back to you because she's probably going to be... that's just the first dragon.
It's just the first one.
Okay.
Watch me summon a heightened level.
Want to see me do it again?
Want to see me do it again? I've prepared this like 4 times.
Let's see here.
So stupid. I need to be more creative. Do more telekinesis stuff too, like that too.
Part of me wishes I had more range options on here. Okay. So Aphatus is basically gonna focus and he slams his mace down into the ground again, but it doesn't create the same kind of vibrations before. This time, it ends up creating this ripple force of these churning blades of force and creates a wall 120 feet long in front of him. So that's basically I split this whole area.
You made a 20-foot wall.
But I think I want to do that.
Does that have a width?
Yes. It's only 2 inches thick.
Oh, all right. So
It's 20 feet high, 120 feet long, but only 2 inches thick, of course.
20 feet high.
And I kind of wanted to do it at an angle like this. So that way it does get both of them and pretty much split this area in here. So everyone that is caught in it when it appears, let's see here. It deals 7d8 force damage to each creature that is in the wall space when it's created, that attempts to pass through the wall or that ends its turn inside the wall. A basic reflex save reduces the damage, so it's a 34 reflex save for both of them.
Okay, so she got a 46.
Okay, so all right, so she would crit succeed and doesn't take any damage.
He, on the other hand, Got a 28.
That does fail. That it doesn't crit fail, just regular fail.
Okay.
So he will take 7d8 force damage. Since she succeeded, here let's
turn
see.
that off
A creature
before
that
we finish.
succeeds this save when the wall is
I think
created
it's
is
gonna be this
pushed.
loud. I'll cancel it.
All right, a creature that succeeds this save when the wall is created is pushed to the nearest space on the side of its choice. So she gets to be on whatever side of that wall that she wants to, but he's gonna get But he's definitely gonna get forced over there. And then I guess that is. So the Drake takes 36 force damage from the blade barrier.
Okay. Can you guys see past the blade barrier?
It doesn't say that it hinders any visual, because it's a churning wall. Because it's blades of force form a churning wall. It's
Blades of force.
Yeah, blades of force.
So
That's
invisible swords.
kind of. I'm kind of imagining that it's like take those like the fucking weird warp blades from Doctor Strange and just make up just a whole bunch of them just churning around. Maybe it like distorts, but it does, but not. It doesn't do anything. It does not say that it blocks any kind of visual.
Okay. So the Drake or the dragon dies
Okay,
Oh shit.
and falls.
he's just ripped to pieces.
Split in half. Can we just say split in half?
Sure, why not? I don't care.
Well, even if it's split in half, like the other half of the body goes on the other side of the wall.
But that took all 3 of his actions to pull that up, so that's
Okay.
all I got.
Take 46 damage.
Right. 46 damage. 4, 8, 6, 4, 14, and then 1 for. So that's 15 bleed damage.
Okay. Then
And
make
then
a
it's
DC flat check.
Flat DC check. It's what, DC 11?
No, it's DC 15 flat.
DC 15 flat. Okay. Nope. Still bleeding.
Okay.
Oh shit.
Somebody can take 2 actions to try to patch you up, which would give you a drop that check to a 10. Or depending on how well they did or what they did, it might take it away completely. But it takes 2 actions usually.
It's not like a medicine check or anything?
You can do a medicine check and try to help him. There's whatever you think might help with the bleeding, you can try to do. It's just whatever you do, I have to judge how effective it would be for the status at hand. Or if you've got things that specifically like stop bleeding or something, then those would work. Either way, it costs your actions, and depending on how successful you are, depends on what happens with it. The boss's turn. So the boss actually
We'll pick up the fountain.
runs over, or basically jumps over the fountain, over to its fallen friend, touches the body, which then burns away, and the boss becomes engulfed in flames.
Okay. Wonderful. Phase 2.